Hey guys, may the may the fourth be with you. Oh, really got him. I love Star Wars. Woo! Oh man, got you with that one. Hey, Jamars, thank you for the Prime for 5 months. Sonata, thank you for the 19 months. Scrolling. Thank you for doing your dailies. Now I have to scroll through all of them, but that's a good thing. Jupiter, thank you for the 20 months. Starship, 23 months.
Star Wars died with Kyle Katarn faction regimes chat.
It really did. Asilis, thank you for the 30 months. Ooh, Dead Waffle Pirate, thank you for the 14. Interface Tier 3 for 22 months. And Handicapable, thank you for the fresh sub. Well, come on in. Splashy, 31 months. Slash, 21 months. Astral, 30 months. Witcher Andrew, 13. Viking, Tier 3 for 21 months. Speakman as well, Tier 3 for 19 months. Bulgara, Prime for 7. Gruga, 35 months. Thank you all. I appreciate it, guys. I really do. I really do. Ha 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 ha. Sorry for forgetting to laugh on time. Hey, you did it. Woo! Did you get some decent sleep? Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, I say it all the time that I'm a 4 to 5 hour sleeper.
My favorite part of Star Wars. A Star Wars story is when Gloop Shitter walks into the cantina and Jizz music cuts out and he says, "May the 4th be with you."
Yeah, he was in the cantina and they were playing Peanits music and he said, "May the 4th be with you," and it was so cool. So freaking cool, dude. What do you have against your circadian rhythm? Nothing. I truly have always been a 4 to 5 hour sleeper. I normally go to bed really late and wake up only a bit into the morning, honestly. So, like, that's it.
Where do Sith Lords go shopping? The Darth Mall. I'll see myself out.
Whoa. Oh, incredible. It's called Jizz music. I know. Unfortunately, yeah, that's a thing. That is a thing. Hate that, but it's true. Don't hate the player, hate the game. It is, in fact, called Jizz music, and if anyone says it, you can't get mad at them. You just can't. Anyway, welcome on in. Welcome, I feel great today.
The Galaxy's Edge bathrooms are Disneyland and they're playing Jizz in the bathroom. I walked out and told my wife, "There's Jizz in the bathrooms."
Did she react positively? Don't show up on improv Jizz night. Oh, I hate it so much. Dude, last night we made penis jokes for like 8 hours. I don't know if you were there, but I was streaming on the alt stream yesterday. I did an extra one, additional Saturday stream that I don't normally do. I was just like, you know what, fuck it, I want to play. I want to play today. I got so much done in the morning, like so much done, so I was just like, fuck it, I could stream. So I'm playing my cop character in GTA, and her name is Maya Peanits. And I'm trying to take the Peanits jokes to the next level. One of my people that I'm playing with, the character's name is Helen. And I'm yelling at her, "Helen, you just don't get me, Helen. You need to accept me." And I'm pretending that like my character like is in love with her a little bit. And was telling her like you just peel me back and I'm really raw right now. This is what you get, you know? And I'm like sitting there like screaming at her and I'm like, this is what you get. This is my raw self. And she turns back and she goes, no, look, I love raw peanuts, but like we're just doing this back and forth at each other for hours. Where my character named Peanits is just like being real upset because she doesn't love her back. And then she's like, I just don't know you that well. I'm just not ready. And we just do that, but with Peanuts jokes the whole time. Oh, it was so funny. You said, put that pussy on ice, girl. Yeah, oh yeah, I used the line. That's my favorite one. At some point, she comes around, she's on the phone, and she's like, hey, if you want to hang out sometime, let me know. You know, like kind of like opening the door. So I have my character immediately go, put that pussy on ice, girl. I'm on my way. And show up in like 2 seconds.
5th canon in the Star Wars verse master. What day is it? May 4th, young Padawan. Oh dear God, no.
It was so funny. It was so funny. And we weren't planning to go like that long with everything, but had to do like an in-game court case and some dude was like dragging it out. So we do the court case. It takes like 3 hours. We're like, holy fuck. And then after that, someone like does a whole thing. Hesty, hello. Welcome in, Hesticles. How you doing? Hope stream was good. Hope you had a good time. I was just saying I was on my alt channel yesterday streaming GTA for like 12 hours. Until like 7 a.m. And now I'm here. We out here, dude. I hope you had fun, Hesticles. I hope you did. Yeah, 12 hours. Hesty, I have a cop character and her name is Maya Peanits. So it's like a penis joke, right? So I was saying that I was sitting there just making like penis jokes for like 8 hours with this other cop friend I was playing with. It was so funny. I'm sure you get it. You play GTA too. You just roll around in a car and just say stupid stuff. Oh, it was so funny. It's the longest VOD ever. But we had to do a court case. Someone that we caught was like, I want to take this to bench trial. So we had to immediately go in the court and we sat there for like, we arrested the guy and the court case wasn't done until like 3 hours later. So I was like, oh, we'll just do one more quick like arrest and then I'll go to bed. And then we were there for 3 hours. And then we do the court case and the gang that we were like dealing with, the guy that's a gang member, whatever, he's part of this gang called the Clowns. They're actual clowns and they like do like really chaotic crime and whatever. So the court case ends and one of the clowns is in the back of the courtroom and she just starts stabbing people. So now we had a second person that we had to arrest. So I'm like, okay, thank God this court case is over. Now I could end stream and go to bed. But no, one of them is in the back of the courtroom, pulls out a knife. I don't know how she got in there because we have like this metal detector that you walk through. And when you walk through it in game before you get into the courtroom, like it removes all the items from your inventory. Somehow she snuck a knife in, I don't know how, and just starts stabbing people. And then so we get her in the car and we're driving over to the BCSO, right, to the office, and we're gonna process her. Everything's fine. I'm like, okay, we'll just process her, get her sent to jail, and then I'll go to bed. No, we're driving her over, and she admits to a previous murder in the car. She's like, yeah, something, the knife. Sorry, if there might be like 2 sets of DNA on it when you run the knife and check the blood because I murdered whomever. And we're like, and it was like this case where we've been like trying to figure out who the murderer was for a bit. And we're like, so then we have to drag her into the interrogation room and start asking her about this murder. And we're like, okay, so this stream was like 5 hours longer than it was supposed to be because we were doing like all this police work. Oh, it was so funny. Which streamer was Helen? Mick Foolery. M-I-K Foolery. F-O-O-L-E-R-Y. It was so funny. And then the whole time I'm playing a character who's like a joke character and her name is Maya Peanits. So the whole time we're making dick jokes. And it was just so stupid. It was so stupid. But me and then the 2 other characters that I've been playing cop with recently, we've had a couple shifts together. I think it's a really, really good cooked trio. It's really funny, so I've been enjoying it. I have like if I'm on late at night and my gang on my normal character who's a criminal isn't around, there's nothing to do, I can just hop on my cop character and I know they'll be around. Oh, so good. Hestia crashed a helicopter. Is that what she did today? Oh yeah, Helen, who we were playing with, she also crashed a helicopter. She was getting training on it, on how to fly it. I gotta say, flying helicopters in that game, actually flying helicopters in most games is really hard. Like, the controls are crazy. And I know like IRL helicopter controls are just, you just have like one big joystick. Okay, and then a couple things next to you to adjust speed of certain rotors. And it's not too bad because you have this giant joystick. But then when you're trying to do it on like a mouse and keyboard, it doesn't translate that well. So it's really hard to like make sense of helicopter controls on mouse and keyboard, like to program that. It's just a little odd. It's a little odd. But yeah. We're getting there. I'm gonna learn how. What this dude ask? Hello, can you play chess? Are you asking me to play chess, or are you asking if I am able? What do you mean? Can I? Yeah. Will I? No. I will drive for you. Are you a good driver? A good flyer of helicopters? I gotta send you the form. I asked my friend Hesty like how the current joining works, and they sent me a thing. It's a little complicated, so I can help you, but I'll send you the form, Hesty. No, she is not. Wait, no, be nice. Be nice. I'm sure she's perfect. I'm sure she's the best. She's the best. I'm sure she's great. GTA is kind of fun flying, doesn't it? It actually is fun. Yeah, I've flown a bit in like GTA Online. I have. I like a lot of games like that. I had like the OG Microsoft Flight Sim, and it was really good. I kind of want to play the new one. I want to try it out at some point. At some point. Please don't tell me you're also good at chess. I was good at chess a long time ago. One of my grandfathers was like grandmaster. He was crazy. He was really good at chess, and I would play with him, and he taught me, and I absorbed a lot of strategy early on, and then I stopped playing it, and that's it. So if you ask me, am I good like right now at chess? I would say probably no, because I haven't like tried to remember how to play or do anything really. I might see an opening and be like, I know the name of that opening, but I'm not well practiced in it. Because when I was playing a lot, it was like a long time ago. It was a long time ago, many years. So probably not that good, to be honest with you. Did you just wake up? No, I woke up a bit ago, but I was up until 7 a.m. I was up until 7 a.m. streaming. And here we are, almost 3 p.m. All I know about chess is I move the guy and then lose 3 turns later. Yeah, it's about like area and board control, but it's a bit of a solved game in a way, kind of, sort of. So you just have to like sit there and think through it. That's it. Sit there, think through it, get better at thinking through it, think about all the possibilities, be able to kind of run a little simulation in your head, right? If I do this, then this could happen, then that could happen, right? And if you just drill that, there you go. There you go. So, it's a solved game if you're good at the game. Yeah. I mean, to get to the point where it feels like a solved game, you'd probably have to put a fuck ton of hours in. And even then, you're predicting what someone else will do. You can't be sure. So, there's always variation to it. You know? You know what I mean? It takes a lot of hours to get to that point. You got ADHD, your trains of thought spin around in a circle 3 times before plunging off a cliff. Yeah. hard to play things like chess, huh? I love games like that. I really do. Actually, one of the reasons I hate playing tic-tac-toe. I hate it so much. It's completely solved. And you can just guarantee that you always end in a draw. In that game, if two people know the strategy of that game, it doesn't matter who starts first, who starts second, you just always end in a draw. Like, it's only fun to play against kids who don't know the strategy yet, and then you keep beating them, and you're like, haha, and they're like, I didn't get it, and then they start doing your same opener, and then you do another thing, and you're like, haha, and they're like, I don't get it. That's all it's good for. That's all it's good for, man. Yeah, exactly, Echo. Exactly. How do you feel about Go? Never played it, never learned it. No thoughts on it. No thoughts, no feelings, because my Go experience is 0. 0. Mahjong? I like Mahjong. I think Mahjong's pretty good. I like it. I used to play quite a bit, again, many years ago. Recent years I haven't played much, but I have a lot of friends that are into it now because of things like Mahjong Soul and all that kind of stuff, so I've thought about getting back into it. You like checkers? Yeah, the red ones are delicious. Oh my god, speaking of delicious. Speaking of, check this out. You know Cheeky Soap, Cheeky Soap. They got something on the way. I got something on the way. New soap flavors. See that? New soap flavors. They're testing a bunch of stuff. They're working on a lot of shit. And they got new soap flavors. Doesn't it look nice? I'm gonna be so full. I'm gonna be so full. Yeah, they're gonna have blue flavor. I mean, I don't know what's gonna make it to the end, but this is all the stuff that they're trying out and is in testing phase. So we'll see. But I love the stuff that they have currently, like a lot. I've been using Spope a ton, Spope, and Pulp Francis. May he rest in peace. Pulp Francis, smelling all citrusy, orangey. Oh, it's so nice. Year supply Cheeky. I wouldn't even get through this in a year. I genuinely, like, those bars last so long. Lavender was so great. Yeah, Lo-Fi Lavender is really nice. Really, really nice. I think the only one that's a lot for me is Absolute Cinnamon. I like it, but I can't, like, cover my whole body in it. I could do that in the shower. But if I wash my hands with it and then I go to pet my cats, they're like, it's a little strong. So I still like it. I just can't have it on my hands specifically, or my cats won't let me pet them. They don't like it. Been using Touch Grass is really nice. I like all of them. How long do the bars last in the shower? My bottle water was just running low. Pretty long. I have not run out of mine yet. Actually, I have one in my shower that I've been using for, a couple weeks. It's still got a little life left in it. And I have it in a soap bag. They make these soap bags for your bar of soap that keep the bar from getting too waterlogged, because the more waterlogged it gets, the more it just disintegrates. So you have the soap bag and helps it foam and lather as well. And you just leave it in the bag and use that to get the soap on yourself. And that helps you use the bar efficiently. So mine has lasted like a month. My mom went through a bar in a week. That's when it's waterlogged on a glass shelf. Yeah, exactly. Keep it in a bag. Try to store it on a little shelf like high up out of the stream of water. There's no need for your soap bar to just get like covered in water constantly and raining down, because then it just erodes it away. I saw someone complaining online. They were like, my bar of soap only lasted me like 2 showers. I don't get it. And I was like, brother, what? Are you like dropping the soap on the ground and stepping all over it and rubbing it on the whole shower? Like, what are you doing? Like, because I had mine for weeks at that point. I was like, what is this guy doing to soap bar that he only has it for like 2 showers? Like, what? Dude just started eating it in the shower or something. He said 2 showers. I was like, what? You gotta be just shoving all the soap bar down the drain at that point. Like, there's no way. You have a soap bag that doubles as a loofah as well? Yeah. Mine does that. I don't use that exclusively because then I feel like I'm still like waterlogging my soap more than I need to. So I quickly like use it everywhere and get soap on me, and then I put it down, and then I have a proper loofah for like actually sitting there and scrubbing and whatever. You know? Mike's alt account. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe. 2 showers plus 10 meals per soap bar. Yeah, this soap brand has been really nice to work with, though. I'm excited to see what they have. I don't actually know what all the new flavors are yet. I don't know yet. I'll be informed whenever they're like ready to go. I'm excited. I switched to bar soap years ago for a lot of stuff. And I found that I used way less soap in general, switching from liquid soap to bar soap, and saved a lot of money that way. So then I was like kind of more okay with getting into slightly nicer soaps because it wasn't really costing me much. And now I'm like a soap Andy. And now I'm really into it. I love it. Damn, better deal than HelloFresh. Yeah, think of how many meals you could get out of the bar. All right. I would love to chat for a long time, but we have a bunch of collabs today. So I'm starting off with a repo lobby. The one that we did last time that was like the big endurance run, we're continuing. That group is continuing. We actually did really well. It's me, Limes, Ama, Ray. Who else do we have? We have Saikuno. And one more. I have to scroll. My brain isn't working. I was streaming until 7 a.m. Nags. So we've got that. And then at some point, whenever that ends, I'm going to swap over. I don't know if you saw, but Sunny Explosion, she's doing an outfit debut. She's a whole thing right now. And she asked if I could hop in at some point because they're also playing Repo. And I was like, yeah, I can swap over to you guys. I did let her know this first one, the Endurance Run, is the one that I said yes to first. So I was like, I'll have to just join in yours late. And I don't know how long we're going to go. So I was like, I'm just going to do this one. And then whenever this ends, I'll hop over there. So they might be going for a bit before I join in. And I was like, if you get a 6 to replace me, go for it. But if you want to leave the space open or someone wants to swap out, I'll gladly swap in when I can. So after this, we'll probably be over there. And then around 8 p.m. or so, we actually have something with Mata. I think she wanted to do maybe Raft. She wrote Game TBD. Henya was a little sick, so I'm not... It should still be okay. Okay, I'm making sure I answer them. There we go. I'll throw the Sunny lobbies until you can join. Yes, exactly, yes. Hypersensitive to scents because of the tisms, so no scented soap for me. Well, I'm glad to say one of my favorite flavors of Cheeky Soap is actually one that's called Just Soap, and it has no added scents. It is the lightest flavor of soap itself because it is soap and has to smell like soap a little. But it's so light, it barely smells like anything. If I smell my hands after, I really don't have any proper, like, added scent, right? It's just, like, the light mention of soap. And, yeah, and that's actually my favorite one, the one that's called Just Soap. Because I love scented things, but I don't like strongly scented things. So the first thing I buy from any brand is always the unscented version, if there is one. So the bar of soap that I use for washing my hands, because washing my body, I don't mind like having scent on my body, but on my hands, I don't like having scents on my hands, especially. So the bar that I use for like my bathroom, the regular bathroom right next to the sink, that one is Just Soap. Just Soap. Anyway, they're hopping into VC. I'm gonna see if I can join in with them.